Another way for families to play with children is to share stories. Whether you're going to tell a story that happened to you in your own life, it can be brief, but still reveal something about yourself. Whether you start a story and then the children take over. However you want to do it, the idea of sharing stories, making stories up, they can be silly, they don't have to make sense, they can be about real things that have happened to you or to them in their lives. They could be fantasies of if you lived in a clouded village somewhere off in the sky, what would you do? If you lived in an underwater village, what would you do? If you lived as the size of an ant in the garden, what would you do? You can make up so many wonderful stories. Story that is meaningful to me from my life: when I was small, I would eat breakfast every morning with my grandpa. And my grandpa really liked grapefruit, and I did not. And I remember my grandfather peeling the grapefruit, and he had it cut into quarters, and then he would peel the peel off of the grapefruit. And so the peel would sit this way, and then the actual grapefruit would sit this way, and he would wiggle it across the table to me as if it were a sailboat. And that's how he would deliver the grapefruit to me. And I would try it because I liked that he was playing with me, and he turned the grapefruit into a sailboat and he sailed it across the table to me. I don't even know if my grandfather would remember that he had done those things, but that's an example of something very small to an adult that meant the world to a child. And all these years later, I still remember he did that, and it still means a lot to me. And so it doesn't have to be a lot of time. It doesn't have to be a big gesture. It can be something small, but it still makes a child feel seen, feel heard, feel important. And that makes a big difference in the way that they see themselves and their place in the world.